Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. I'm here today to talk to you about Monero. Now, Monero is one of my favorite coins in the space, and it is basically the strongest private and decentralized coin out there right now. Okay, this mirrors Bitcoin at the start. It is used across the board here, and in this video we're going to be breaking this down from a fundamental perspective, a technical analysis perspective, and then we're going to be going to a price prediction to see how high this asset could potentially be going here in this next run. Okay, so Monero is the best and strongest privacy coin out there. It is used for pretty much a hell of a lot of malicious transactions around the world. It's used heavily on the darknet at this point in time, and is gaining a lot of traction here just across the board. Okay, this thing is doing very, very well. But what it essentially does, it basically has its own chain that when you transact on that chain, it completely scrambles all wallet addresses, all transaction IDs. So basically makes the transaction untraceable, which is super, super important here if you're looking to sort of stay decentralized and take part in those dodgy transactions around the world. Okay. The cons of this is it is used heavily on the darknet for drug sales and bad things like that, and also money laundering and all that other stuff, right? But the positive side of things is it's an asset that is decentralized. It is essentially what Bitcoin was trying to be at the start, but it kind of takes a whole new take on it and becomes that real decentralized coin for everyone. Now, another con of this is basically a lot of centralized exchanges like Binance, like Coinbase, they don't like this asset. They're called centralized exchanges for a reason here, because they're centralized. They're not decentralized. They are basically governed by regulation from governments in specific countries. Okay, if the UK says to Binance, you're no longer allowed to operate in the UK, what are the UK going to do? They're not going to, Binance is not going to operate in the UK anymore, because it has to adhere to those laws, okay? Because it's not decentralized, it's centralized. Now, this is where Monero is completely different. Monero is decentralized, it's completely private, they can't trace you, they can't track you. It is literally decentralization and full privacy on anything you do on chain using Monero as an asset, okay? So that's why I love it. But again, the cons are it's not going to get regulated. It's getting harder and harder to transact with it. And it's not going to be very, very easy for Web 2 users who don't know anything about Web 3 to get involved with Monero. So a few cons there, but you need to take into consideration Bitcoin at the start was pretty much only used on the dark web. Okay, it's pretty much only used on the dark web, and that's where it's really started to catch its traction. Monero is doing the same thing and has been doing the same thing for quite a long time now. Now we're going to get into the chart and an update, but before we do that, guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about our sponsor for today's video. They are called Soul Pump. Now they have created a really, really cool game here that you basically connect your wallet to. Okay, you connect your Solana wallet, and you can basically get involved with this game. And what it is, it's a rocket that goes up, you can see here on the screen, and it will basically crash at a certain point. It will crash, say, at 5.3x. If you didn't take profit, you would bust. But if you took profit at, say, 3x, like that guy there, or at like 2x, you would bank that. So if you come in with like 1 SOL and you bet 1 SOL, if you take profit straight away when this thing goes, so you can see here 10.85x. So they would have made 10x on their investment if they'd have cashed out at that point, or even 5x if they'd have cashed out before. And yeah, we're actually going to watch a game in a second here. But they've also got a cool coin flip feature as well, where you flip a coin against someone else. Whoever wins takes all the profit, okay? So you can see here the rocket is started. If you were to take profit now, you're in profit, okay? You can see this, yeah, there we go. So now anyone that didn't take profit, you can see on the left-hand side here, basically went bust. But this person made 1.01x on their investment. For me, I've played this, and I was basically going super, super conservative, and I was basically just taking like 1.2x continuously, and made quite a decent amount of money. Okay, made quite a decent amount of money. Withdrawn it now, but I'm going to basically be getting back involved with this coin flip because I love the idea of this. And you can basically challenge someone, and you can basically put a bet in and do a coin flip, okay? Now, if you guys do want to get involved with this, all the links are in the description. Super, super easy to play. You literally have to verify 1 transaction for your wallet, and then it is all played in-house in this game. No loads and loads of blockchain accepting transactions, none of that annoying stuff there. And it's just really, really, it's great fun, great graphics, and definitely something that I'm going to be playing continuously. And look, these people are making like a 2x right now, 2.5x. Still people in play. You can see here, they've just done a 3x on their investment. Are they going to cash out? Or are they going to go bust? I saw one of these actually run up to, I think, 70x the other day. It was absolutely crazy stuff. You can see a 5x. The thing is running right now. So if you were sat here with 1 sol, you'd have made 6 sol, okay? You'd have made 7 sol. For me, that's too risky now. I'd cash out. But you can see how high this thing can go and how much profit you can actually make by getting involved with this. Look at this thing go, 12x now, 13x. It's just nuts. So someone's still sat in play right now, just waiting to cash out. Are they going to cash out? See, someone actually made 8x here. There we go. Crashed out on 19.87x. And yeah, a lot of people made some decent money there. But yeah, that's the game. Links in the description. Go check it out. Now, you can see Monero here from a charting perspective. This is what I was talking about, guys. It's done insanely well in the recent couple of years. Okay, so if we flash forward to last year, to July last year, we were sat at this price, 166. You can see how well this asset has done literally over the last year. In comparison to other assets, in comparison to other charts, this is performing insane. It's doing super, super well. And I think this is going to be well, it is the privacy coin of the future, okay? So in terms of how to be trading this right now, I think this thing probably will go up continuously until we have other major exchanges like KuCoin, like Mexi, like Kraken really have the thumb pushed down on them essentially for regulation, and then they will unfortunately have to delist XMR. But there will be other exchanges that always provide XMR trading, the non-KYC exchanges. And also, if you didn't know, guys, this Sol Pump is actually non-KYC as well, so you should definitely go check that out. But yeah, so that is the only thing that can hurt the price right now, in my opinion. It doesn't seem to be dumping and reacting with the rest of the market, but vice versa. You can see right now the rest of the market has sort of pumped a bit here, and in the last few days, Monero's sort of stayed a bit stagnant. Okay, so this sort of runs up on its own here, which is good and cool to see, but definitely an asset that I think has got very, very large potential in the future. Now, price prediction for Monero being the leading privacy coin in the space right now. You can see its market cap is currently at $5.95 billion. It's 22nd out of all cryptocurrencies in the world right now. As I said, it's the leading privacy coin. It is on a roll. It's been trending up for roughly around a year. It's a very strong asset overall. A price prediction for me, simply we'll start off with the all-time high. The all-time high for this asset in terms of market cap right now is actually at $7.53 billion. I think even that is underpriced right now. I would like to say if this really starts to take off and we do see this thing continue, I can easily in 1 to 3 years put this at roughly around a $20 billion market cap, being the leading privacy coin in the space. You can transact completely safe, completely free without any governments looking at you. Basically, it scrambles the wallet addresses, scrambles the transaction, makes it unreadable and untraceable. And that's why this thing is catching a lot of traction on the dark web and other platforms like that, which essentially is where Bitcoin started, as we know. So an all-time high price prediction for the next run, I'm happy to say $20 billion. We'll say that's roughly around a 4x from where we are now. And that would be 4x from where we are now on the chart would be basically a 300% move, which would put us up to the price point of, oh, here we go, the price point of, that's as close as we're going to get it, around $1,275 per coin. Remember, guys, the supply on this coin is also very, very limited. There's only 18 million coins out there, so the supply is very, very scarce, and the demand of this will go up in the future. It is going to be a steady uptrend. You can see how this thing run up previously. It's very, very likely to do the same, being the leader in the space and actually reacting very differently to the rest of the market, actually trending up for the last year. So yeah, price prediction, I'd say $1,275 is going to be around a 4x on your investment from where it is now. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that price prediction. Go check out Sol Pump, the new crash game with the coin flip aspect as well. Super, super cool concept. All the links are in the description for that. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. That's going to be it from me. Peace out for now, and I'll see you in the next one.